The bell above the bank door jingled, a small, cheerful sound that cut through the quiet hum of an ordinary Tuesday morning. Everyone in the lobby glanced up, a little curious, a little indifferent, until they noticed him. A man in faded blue overalls, a cap pulled low over his forehead, boots that had clearly walked more dirt roads than city sidewalks. He moved with an unassuming confidence, shoulders relaxed, hands tucked into the pockets of his overalls. For a moment, it was easy to mistake him for just another small-town worker stopping in to deposit his paycheck. The teller, a young woman named Marcy, raised an eyebrow as he approached her window. Her morning had been uneventful: stacks of routine deposits, a few withdrawals, and a particularly grumpy old man arguing over his balance. She looked at him, then at his worn clothes, and tried to hide the amusement tugging at her lips. "Well, this is a first," she muttered under her breath. She'd been working in this bank for 5 years, and never had anyone look so different from the usual clientele. "Good morning," he said, his voice calm, almost gentle, but with a quiet authority beneath it. "I need to make a deposit." Marcy suppressed a chuckle, glancing at his overalls as if expecting him to reveal a prank or a hidden costume. Sure. Account number?" He handed her a small card, and she leaned closer, squinting at the neatly printed name, John Neely Kennedy. Her eyes went wide, her mouth opening in shock before she could stop herself. "Wait, you're..." He nodded slowly, a faint smile crossing his face. "Yes. That's me." For a moment, the bustling bank seemed to pause. People's conversations faded, the soft rustle of papers and distant ringing phones dimmed. Marcy could hardly believe it: Senator John Neely Kennedy, right there in front of her, dressed in overalls, no entourage, no cameras, no security detail in sight. Why are you here, like this?" she stammered, trying to piece together the scene. He chuckled softly. "Sometimes, it's important to see life from a different perspective," he said. "And to remember where you come from." Marcy's skepticism lingered, but her curiosity overpowered it. "Perspective?" she asked. "Yes," he said, leaning slightly on the counter, the overalls crinkling at the elbows. "I grew up around hard-working people. Farmers, laborers, teachers, folks who don't always make headlines, but whose daily struggles build the backbone of our country. Sometimes, to understand their lives, and to serve them better, you have to walk in their shoes." She nodded slowly, absorbing his words. There was something real in his voice, something unpolished and human that the polished speeches in Congress rarely captured. He pulled a small envelope from his pocket, handing it to her with an almost shy reverence. "This deposit, it's part of a project I'm funding to help small towns maintain their local banks, keep jobs in the community. Every dollar counts." "I thought